Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time it's me, aka BOSS WITH FAMAS. Also, if you want to send in replays that could potentially be on the channel, send them to BOSS WITH FAMAS on DB. Make sure they're high rated, and I'm playing versus BlessedYgo. Make sure to check him out on YouTube at BlessedYgo. Link will be in the description down below. If you check him out, make sure to tell him I sent you. And let's hop right into the video. So I win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then I decide to go first. 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hand is Prep, Ash, Orange Light, Ben 10, and Ultimateness. And I did the thing. I drew the no Drytrons. This is the second time it's happened now. It's I don't remember the exact percentages, but I'm pretty sure it's a 3.1 or 3.2% chance that this happens. So like very low, but when it does happen, you definitely get salty about it for sure. And then he has Will, Parallel, Called By, Sanctuary, Buffalo, and right here, I was like, man, I bricked, and he was like, wow, me too. I really wish that he like bricked harder. He meant brick like no hand traps, but it was rough. Because I just add Ben 10, then pass, draws another parallel. Horrible draw, by the way. Or actually, I mean, it's a Cybers. Like, Salad would be better there, but it works. Go for Banelinks, and then he's going to get parallel Buffalo effect. Already drew the Sanctuary. And then discard, draw Spinny Droll. And he's going to get parallel effect. It's going to bring out parallel from deck. Then goes for Splash, and then he uses Splash effect, and I chain Orange Light because I was afraid of him just like special summoning back and then going into the Link 2 and then just going straight in the access code because that's still over 8,000 damage. And then I Orange Light, and then he chains Called By, and it's like, oh, I was just never winning this game. He gets to summon back, and then I just admit defeat because he said it. He was like, yeah, I'm just going to go for game. And it's like, all right, fair enough. But now game 2, I go first again. And this game is a little shaky at the beginning, but I'll explain that in a second. The opening hand is Cyber Angel, and then Ben 10, Emergency, Maju, and Aqua Dolphin. So I opened up all of my normal summons in this hand. So like, I was mad. Like when I saw this opening hand, I was pressed, and I was like, wow, I just drew all of them. And then he has Foxy, Nib, Circle, Sanctuary, DD Crow, and he drew Sanctuary again, so helps make up for it. But also when I looked at this hand, I swear, like on everything, I saw prep in this hand. Like I'm not even kidding. I was literally sitting here. I was talking to Blessed on a Discord, and I was like, I opened no Drytron in this hand twice in one match, and I was actually mad. I was like, well, I'm gonna get roasted by everyone for saying that this doesn't happen. And then I really did not realize this was emergency until after I activated it. I literally activated it, and I was like, this is emergency? I was like, I swear this was prep. And then he was like, yeah, you can take it back. So thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I really saw that as prep. I really saw my hand as a brick again, and I was ready to get 2-0'd, brick twice, and then get roasted by my channel. I was so ready for it. But I summon Aqua Dolphin, discard Maju, and then again right here it looks a little bad because it looks like I just left, but it was actually just DB lagged us out real quick, and it made me draw a card for some reason, but put that back. And then again, like a little here, like right here, it's a little rough because like we disconnected and came back. So we were like in the game, but it's kind of whack. So we like fix it right there. Like instead of me destroying Crow with Aqua Dolphin effect, he's going to chain it to Maju. And then I take 500. This is also how you should be testing. You shouldn't, like if you're playing against a friend and like you're testing and they make like a tiny mistake or something like that, like not chaining Crow, you should just let them chain Crow. because that's how you're gonna get better testing. Now, if you're like rule sharking, or not rule sharking, but not letting your opponent take like that little stuff back that you're actually like play testing with, then that's gonna hurt their play testing. So definitely don't want to do that. Then he's gonna gang the 500 back in a second. And then I get rid of Ben 10 for Zeta. And I'm feeling pretty confident here because like I saw the hand, I know he has Nib in hand, but I also saw the circle Foxy, and it's like that's rough. So I'm gonna add Orange Light and the Ritual Spell, and then go on the Amirage and Link Karibo, then make Union Carrier effect on himself, and then he's gonna chain Nib there. And then I Orange Light negate, activate Ritual Spell, that's gonna tribute, bring out Ben 10. Then Dawn Knight effect, and here I decide that I need to set up Bird, or I'll just die to circle Foxy like every time. So I bring back, and then Ben 10, search for Ben 10 for follow up, add back the Ritual Spell, then overlay into Bird, then pass turn. I was like, you know what? Ending on Bird here is not bad. Like, it doesn't die. And I know that Blessed is a way above average Salad player, and there's no way he's going to mess up like Gaz plus a Salad monster into access code. So I knew I couldn't, like if I made the Herald Link too, I know I could like stop Circle, but then if he just has like anything, like top decks, anything decent, I lose. So I didn't want to go for that and then just get stopped. It's going to activate Circle. That's going to let him add Gazelle. And then activate Silent Mining, discard, add Bufferlow. And then normal summon Bufferlow. Goes in the Banelinks, and then he's going to get the effect. Discard, draw. Bring out a Gazelle, and then Gazelle effect. That's going to send Rage. Right there, he also said he wanted to send Falco, and then Falco effect. Didn't want to send Rage. It's going to attack over, and then I'm going to use the effect. And, like, that was another thing, like, if he would have, like, instantly told me, like, hey, I want to, or, like, if he had told me, like, before the next turn, like, hey, I want to send Falco over Rage, like, I would have let him do it, because that would improve my testing experience too. Even though it's Salad and like I'm never going to play against this deck at an event. I don't think ever again. Then draw Zeta for turn. I'm going to use, I'm not sure what I used exactly. It's probably Gamma. And then he's going to chain Roar. And then Ben 10 effect, add Ben 10. Then discard, bring out Zeta, Ben 10 effect. That's going to search Natasha. Then activate. And also here, it was kind of weird. I should have Ben 10 searched for Eva. And then normal summon Eva. Go into like assembled Downard Zeus. And then have like 2 sends with it. I think that would have been very good. Effect gang life, then IP, Natasha effect, bring itself out, then gang life points, then attack. So it's not going to be a lot of damage. It's only going to take 36 from that, and then pass turn, draws Ash. And right here I was like, if you draw Will, I just lose. And it's not a spot I like to be in. Last Nats, I got a tie with a Salad player early on in the tournament. Oh, it's so annoying. Round 3. I'm beating this guy. I'm like, come on. We got to go to game 3. He goes normal Foxy off the top deck. His only card effect gets Will. And I'm like, please, you can't win this game. Like, I will eventually win this game. I don't care if you have Will. Just scoop. And he goes, no, I think I can win this game. And then, we tie. Yeah, not a lot to say. Just don't tie. Don't get ties early on. They equal losses. Don't go for ties like that. But he's gonna normal summon Jack, and then I'm gonna IP effect, go into Unicorn away the Jack. And then he passes turn, and then here it's just game, because I can just Gamma effect, bring back. And then Ritual spell effect on the Gamma. And then just go into Link Karibo. And then battle phase, tag for game. No point of overextending or anything. Now going on to game number 3, we're going to see Salad go first. Again, make sure to subscribe to BlessedYgo. Great guy. His channel is coming up. Definitely on the come up. He's uploading more consistently and stuff. Opening hand is Red Reboot, Ben 10 Gamma, Ben 10 Nova. I see this hand and I'm like, yes sir, yes sir. You know, you gotta love to see it. You got Drytron names with Ben 10s. You got Red Reboot. You know, after having that horrible game 1 hand and that very whack game 2 hand, I felt like I deserved something like this, you know. And he has Buffalo, Jack, Droll, Buffalo, Needle Ceiling. So no Gazelle, but he has a lot of other good stuff, and he has a draw too. Goes into Banelinks, and then he's going to get effects. Add Sanctuary, discard Jack, draw Buffalo, Droll. Oh. You know, that I actually haven't like watched over this replay yet, or like any of the replays yet, but makes sense. When he drew off of that, he was like, wow. And, you know, I didn't know what he meant because I can't see his hand, but he really just drew doubles. Yeah, the wow makes sense now. He's going to activate Sanctuary, then go for Banelings, bring out Jack by putting back Banelings. Then he's going to go into Sunlight Wolf, set Needle Ceiling, pass turn, draw Zeta. Get rid of Ben 10 for Zeta effect. That's going to let me add the Ritual spell, and then Ben 10 effect, he's going to change role. Here, I played into Droll a little bit more to help play around like Cycle Reader and DD Crow, because I saw that he had DD Crow in his deck before, and I assumed he probably also sided in Cycle Reader. And if I got hit with Droll there, I decided like I was still decently well off to where like a well-timed Cycle Reader could actually just like beat me. Then Nova, bring out Alpha. And then Overlay for Assembled. Playing around Needle Ceiling. I wasn't trying to play around it, but I ended up doing it. And then go for Downard and then Zeus. And a lot of people there will say this is why like Downard's bad in the extra deck. It makes people greedy, wanting to go for an extra send-off Zeus. But if I didn't go for an extra send-off Zeus and I wipe the board, then I lose to so many top decks. Like, my Zeus needs an extra send there. I was willing to even like Red Reboot to make sure that the extra send went through. Or I knew I was just dead next turn. Also, this should have been up in the extra monster zone. That was a mistake on my part. Normal summon Buffalo. Then go for Banelinks. He's going to get Buffalo effect. Draw Silent Mining Spinny. Wow. Wow, I got sacked. And then Silent Mining, discard Spinny, add Gazelle. Then he's going to Spinny effect, bring itself out. Then goes for Wolf. Put back Wolf, bring out Jack, and then Wolf effect, add back Buffalo. A whole lot of Buffalo. Whole lot of Buffalo. Then goes in the Wolf. Then Wolf to add back Sanctuary. Then pass turn. Draw field spell. And I thought about doing Zeus on draw phase or standby. Like there's gonna be no Veiler. Like realistically, no one's playing Veiler right now. So go to main one and then Zeus effect. If he wants to Gazelle, he has to play in the Talons, even though I know no one plays Talons. And he's kind of forced to drop Gazelle there, because if he doesn't, he just loses like every time. So he drops Gazelle. And then here I tell him to move it. He summoned it right there. I was like, no, 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 no. Yeah, no, don't do that, don't do that. Everyone in my comments would have been on him for that. He's going to send Falco there. Then get rid of Gamma for Alpha Effect, and he's going to chain DD Crow to that. And then Zeta Effect by tributing Ben 10. I'm going to get Ben 10 to search for Maju, and then he hits me with Droll, so now I know both of the cards in his hand. So like everything's known now, which is really good. Gamma, bring itself out, then switch to attack, battle phase, attack, bailing, save, and then attack over it. Main phase 2, I go for IP. I really like IP. I think this card's nice. Draws Roar for turn. And I told him again here, I was like, if you just draw Will, it hurts so bad. And I'm thankful he didn't draw Will. He's gonna normal buffer low. And then he goes battle phase, and after me thinking for about a minute, I say, yeah, battle phase is good. Because here's how it could have went. So if I unicorn spin back buffer low, he goes activate Will, I lose the match. Game over. DB Grinder lost again. And, you know, I couldn't let that happen. So if he goes battle phase, beats over IP. Now main phase 2, he full combos. I think I still just win because I have red reboot plus follow-ups. I think I was pretty confident I could break whatever board he was gonna make. So it was worth to use IP like a threatening roar. And then Zeus effect to equip. I'm going to equip Alpha from deck. Everyone always forgets the equip effect of this. It's so good. Like, he crowed this last turn. Now I just got another one. And it's like I could Ritual Spell, Tribute, bring out Ben 10, and then Alpha, Tribute the Ben 10. Like, full combo. Bring out Bailings, and then he's going to Jack effect, put back Wolf, bring itself out. And then instead of Link Summoning, he's going to go Falco effect, return Jack to hand. Summon itself out, you know, get an extra salad in play. Make Wolf, activate Sanctuary. And then he accidentally discarded Roar there. He meant to set it. But it didn't matter at that point. Like I drew Prep. Then I activated the field spell, went to go search, and he went, no, no, no. I know that has the effect of Meltdown. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to lie. Like, I got red reboot. But, yeah, my hand was crazy there. Like, even if he did negate that and I didn't have red reboot, I still just won. But I think it was a good match. You know, Salad versus Drytron. Definitely did not expect Salad. I really expected the Drytron mirror. Mainly because he said I'm probably going to be playing Drytron. But, you know, I didn't pre-side or anything. Definitely an interesting game, though. Seeing, like, Salad... And then me bricking game 1, like, it's such a small percentage. It's like a really small percentage. Like, it's actually insane that I didn't draw it. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the calculator. I want to. Hopefully, like, nothing was shown right there that's saying anything bad. I don't know. But look, so cards in deck, and then number of goodness. So I always say. I play 19 Drytrons, and then sample size, 5 cards in hand, and then just want to draw 1. So it's a 3. Like, look at that. That's the odds of me having it. Insane, right? And then I just didn't draw it. I told you, if you don't draw it, you get incredibly salty. Like, I'm pulling up the calculator right now to show it. But going on to the next thing. Also, that's how you check percentages, by the way, for the people that don't know. Now, this is all, like, extra. I just wanted to show this off, too, because I felt like I misplayed in this. I played extremely quick. He told me, quote-unquote, no hand traps, go off. And I was like, all right, you don't have to tell me twice. But this time, after we're done recording, I open up, like, Alpha, Ben 10, Cyber Emergency, hand trap. But as you see, he opened no hand traps. This is just going to be, like, a very quick, like, game 1. He's going to add Ben 10, and then, I'm adding Ben 10. And then Alpha adds Ben 10 add Eva. Alright, that's right. Because even if they say no hand traps, like, pretend he didn't say it. I want to play around them. Then emergency, add Zeta. Zeta effect, that's going to add ritual spell. And then Ben 10, add Maju. Go into Union Carrier, effect equip Dawn Knight, ritual spell, that's going to bring out Ben 10. And then send Gamma, bring itself out. Search for Ben 10. Add back. Normal, search for ultimateness. Ritual spell, bring out Herald. Then go for IP. Pretty good end board. If they want to like droplet you, they have to negate both. And then still play through 2 orange light effect and a Meister. But, alright. I think I did the combo decent enough. Like, I didn't like catch anything like extremely bad, you know. I wanted to see how fast I actually did that. Okay, so not bad. I mean, not. I feel like I could speed run that a lot quicker though. You know, a minute and a half. Come on now. I could probably get that down to like 45 seconds. But then here it doesn't matter what they have. Again, I said this before. Look at this hand. I mean, this is a very good hand. It doesn't matter if you open 20 engine cards. You usually just lose to the end board. You need hand traps. You absolutely need them. So I'm going to negate that. Then Eva effect. It's going to search. And every time I say that, people like comment down below, oh, maybe he just didn't draw him. Well, that could be another problem. If you're not playing enough hand traps, that could be a problem. Sometimes, you know, you play like 19 cards and you just don't draw one. Happens. That's just called getting unlucky. It's going to summon, effect, chain herald, negate. Honestly, I'm just going to speed through it because I honestly just herald negate everything here. I wasn't even like thinking. I was like, if he didn't droplet me already, he doesn't have it, and I'm negating everything. And then last card in hand is Ben 10 plus this. So that's going to be it for like that. But I have another thing I want to show off. This is going to be one of my most wild videos ever. So this one, shout out to all you ladies, pop it. I don't know if he wants me saying his real name or not, but opening hand, Ben 10, field spell, alpha, gamma, and then the sanctuary in the sky. Also, something you may notice, there's only 5 cards in this extra deck. You might be like, oh, it's not completed, it's just for this. Nope. He would only run 5 in this extra deck. It's crazy. He literally sent me this combo like an hour ago. And I was like, you know what, it's not cool enough to show off by itself, but, and it's like very quick, but I think it's cool to show off like at the end of a video like this. So it's going to add Ben 10 and then get Ben 10 effect. That's going to add the Saturn. And then activate field, grab Nova into this one. He did this on purpose, I swear. Nova's in the beta. And then overlay for number 78. And then tribute for Saturn. Get rid of Ben 10 to bring out Gamma, and that's going to bring out Alpha. And then Ben 10 effect to add this. What was this card's name? Zaradaras? Well, we're just going to call this Heaven. So he's going to add Heaven from deck. And then he's going to activate. He could have also just discarded this and then grabbed that. So you don't need to hard draw this. You can search like your pieces. And then overlay for, you know, another number 78. Then he's going to use the effect of that. This card has a wild effect. Says once per turn, quick effect, you can detach a material from this card. Your opponent randomly chooses one card in your extra deck, and if it's a number monster that is between 1 and 99, and special summon it. By using this face-up card you control as a material, but banish it during the end phase. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn. So, you might be wondering, what is he going to go into? We'll have to find out after I read this card too. So I'm just gonna like show you guys these cards because like you guys know the Drytrons, but you guys probably don't know these. This card says while your life points are higher than your opponent's, you contribute this card to inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference, and then that's the only effect that matters. Then the field spell, it does nothing. It's just the sanctuary in the sky for this. And then this card, you can just search it off Ben 10, discard it to grab this piece. So that's why it's in hand right now to show. But he's going to use the effect. And wow, he hit number 6. You know, you just have 3 number 6s in deck or something. And then you get to bring it out. And then I'm going to read this card off too. And I'm not just doing this to make the video longer or anything. I had to actually read all of these cards to make sure exactly what they did, except for number 6, because I know what this does. But this card says when it's XYZ summon, you can target a number monster in your graveyard, equip that target to this card. This card gains half the attack, doesn't matter. And then once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, then send the equipped by this effect to the graveyard. Half your opponent's life points, okay? So take this, you're using this, and you're halving their life. So you're putting them down to 4k. So now the difference is 4k in life, right? Effect, burn for 4k. So he's going to equip, use the effect, burn them for 4k, and then use this effect, burn them for the rest. So, boom, Drytron FTK. Do I think this is good? No. Just because I think the regular end board by itself is an FTK, and then this makes you play, you know, bricks in the deck. But I think this is cool. You know, this is kind of like how the Rock FTK was. I don't think it was optimal just because, like, the regular deck by itself was already good enough. But I think it's cool that the decks have an FTK that you can, like, mess around with for front and stuff, you know. If you play against your friend, you guys are sick of the virtual world versus Drytron deck, you know, just make your deck an FTK deck. Make it more fun, you know. But quick 8k burn turn 1, and that's going to be it for the video. I showed off a few different things. I showed off me versus BlessedYgo. Again, make sure to check him out when he was playing Salad. And then me versus him when we were both on Drytron, but it was just game 1, so I just wanted to show off the deck, I guess. Make sure I didn't really misplay. And then this video, Drytron FTK. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to call this. It's probably going to be like DB Grinder versus BlessedYgo, and then also Drytron FTK. I don't know. You guys will see how I word the title at one point. It's probably going to come out dumb, but that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.